So you're thinking about moving north into the Hudson Valley area? You're probably living in New York City or the surrounding areas and thinking about moving a little bit up north. And you're considering moving in either side of the Hudson River, but you're not sure if you want to live in the Rockland County or Westchester County side. Well, I was in your shoes not long ago, and I'll tell you what you need to consider in order for you to be able to make the best decision for you. I'll be talking about the lifestyle, the proximity to New York City, the real estate, amenities for each county, and much more. So I hope you enjoy. Hi, my name is Betsy. I'm a real estate agent in New York, and my channel is all about what it's like living in the Rockland County area and surrounding areas. Subscribe, stay up to date, and if you're thinking about moving, just reach out. I would love to help. So let's talk about the proximity to New York City. I know many people are concerned about what if I move to the northern part of New York. I still like my bus and the train and the easiness and the walkability to so many places. I'm ready to have a nicer, a more and better lifestyle, calm and enjoy of my own property fully. Let's talk about the proximity between Westchester and Rockland County, which are the closest county to New York City. Now, we can say that in timing is about the same. Let's compare from New Rochelle and Nyack, which are the closest in the southern part of each one of the counties. So Mejia to Nyack, it depends as to where you're coming from, can be about 40 to 45 minutes. And then New Rochelle might be about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic and your style of driving. Now, many people think that Rockland County or don't know about Rockland County being part of New York, and it is. Many people think that because you have to cross the Tappan Zee Bridge, former name, now it's called Cuomo Bridge. They think that because we crossed the bridge is actually part of the New Jersey border, and it's not. It's still part of New York City. Now, when we consider those two areas, why do we compare them? Because they're very similar to a certain extent. However, in proximity, it's just slightly different. Now, what are the many things that we can look into when we are talking about both sides of the county? Let's say that in the event of the real estate, comparing houses, let's compare apples to apples, right? For the same price point, you might be able to get more in acreage, size of the home, and actually the condition of the home when it comes to the Rockland portion of it. Rockland might be a little bit more affordable when it comes to the monthly payment, given the fact that taxes are lower than in the Westchester side. Now, when you put the Westchester side into perspective, the fact that you're slightly closer, that you don't have to take the bridge is also something that might get your attention. Now, you might get a little bit less space when it comes to the yard or the square footage of the home in order for you to stay much closer. So at the end of the day, you have to make the decision what's most important to you in the sense of the housing arrangements itself. Another thing that is important when we're touching the point of the housing in both counties is the type of homes that you can actually have for yourself. In the Westchester side, for example, we have a lot of colonials, Tudors, and K-cup styles. For those of you who are not very familiar with the different residential homes, it depends on the sizing or the way that they look on the outside. Some people like the high ranches because they look like mother-daughter style that you can find more and easily in Rockland County that you will find it, for example, in Westchester. Now, in that same area, if you have family, to many of us, it's important the school district and how much taxes we pay for it. Both counties, depending on the location, have really good school districts to the point that many charter schools don't even have a saying in those areas because we pay higher taxes, yes, but however, we have also higher education. In Rockland County, there is one point that we have when it comes to the taxes. We have what is called a city tax exemption. So when you are living in the upper areas of New York, we don't pay exactly those city tax. If you don't know what they are, go check into your taxes, ask your accountant. But we don't pay those taxes when we are in the outer sides of Rockland or Westchester County. The taxes for the properties tend to be a little higher in Westchester, which makes the affordability of your home at the same price point much less in the Rockland County area to the Westchester County area. Both of them are very great. You get similar comparison properties. However, you do get more for your money in different types of the town, depending as to how close you are to the city. Now, let's talk a little bit about the lifestyle. When we compare it, at the end of the day, it depends what you prefer. What kind of lifestyle are you looking to go for? Many people like myself, we decided that enough. We had muy buena tiempo en la ciudad, but now we want to have a more quiet life. We want better quality life for our kids as well. I'm ready for that barbecue in mi patio. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Now, when we talk about the lifestyle, it depends as to how ready you are to give up that lifestyle. We have the city, Westchester areas where the southern part of Westchester are more like the city, New York City lifestyle. You still even go to the restaurant, it's fast-paced. In my opinion, not as many great restaurants as some other areas that I've been to, because I feel that it's much more crowded still. The proximity to the city still gives you that city life. So if you're ready still to have that city life, but be on your own home, then Westchester might be the right place for you to be, as long as the affordability in pricing is good for you. Now, if you're looking to have a more quieter life, maybe you might want to go on the northern part of Westchester. Or if you don't want to go higher up, you can just go to the east a little bit and say, okay, I'm going to hit Rockland County. It's more affordable to go to the Rockland County area for less travel time. Rockland County is well known for its parks, for so much more of the quiet lifestyle and close community more than Westchester might be. However, Westchester also have many towns that are very similar, like the Rockland County area. Both towns have many parks, colleges. The lifestyle of Westchester, like I mentioned, is a little bit more fast-paced. We do have more nightlife style in Westchester than we might have in Rockland County. Many people choose Westchester over Rockland County in many cases because they don't want to cross the bridge. As soon as they cross the bridge, they think they're in another state. Mind you, still New York State, you don't pay double taxes. You still pay actually less because, once again, you don't pay the city tax. Ask your accountant about that. So the Rockland County side is more calm than the southern part of Westchester area. We have similarities in many occasions. However, the population in Rockland County is like about the third from Westchester area. So it's a closer niche. It's a closer community than you might be in the Westchester side. That's comparing it to the southern part of Westchester. But if you choose to go to the northern side, then you're going to have a little bit more. Now, the areas of the northern part and Rockland County on the southern part are very similar. The big difference really is what you get for your money, in the sense of those homes in the northern side of Westchester. I like to call it the triple play, because you get the oil, the septic, the well. When in Rockland County, most of our areas are actually fully municipal, that at the end of the day translate to more money in your pocket. In the Rockland County area, we have a lot of great events, and so do we in the Westchester area. However, in Westchester, it's more VIP style. They try to keep it where if you don't live in the area, you either pay for those events or they don't actually give you any access at all, because they want to keep it more for their residents. In the Rockland County area, most of our events, as long as you are local, then they tend to be 100% free for our residents. In Rockland County in Westchester have many malls that you can enjoy. Many of them are fully loaded with top brands. In our case, for the Rockland County, we have the Nyack Mall, the Woodbury Mall, we have the Palisades Mall. On the other hand, we have Rich Hill on Westchester and the Cross County Mall, which are more on the southern part, like younger areas. There's also another area in White Plains. It's more walkable, where it's like a small plazas that you can find many of those mom and pop stores as well, that you can go and enjoy and buy anything that you may need. Now, Westchester doesn't have as many parks and or green areas as Rockland County might be, but its proximity to Connecticut makes it easier also to have access to the beach or the aquarium and many other things, as well as both of them have a lot of activities, a lot of things to enjoy and have for yourself. Westchester is well known as well for many of the colleges. We have about 7 different colleges in the Westchester side. Most of those areas where the universities are, like Iona, Purchase, even Fordham University has extension in there, Pace University, and many more areas where it's very walkable. There's also train stations close by. So if you're considering that you like that walkability, you can just refer to those colleges areas and you will know that you have everything around there that you might be looking for. In the Rockland County area, we have so many universities as well. However, the towns where these are located is more like varsity, it's more outside of the area, it's more quiet. Those students usually have dorming in the areas, or you have to drive to get there. It's not much of a walkability as it will be in the Westchester side. My experience in visiting and or living in any of these counties basically are the lifestyle that I choose to have for myself. For those who would like to have a more calm life, who like the greenery more, if you like hiking and things like that, then you can go to one place. For me, that one place was Rockland County because I like the walks, I like the lakes, I like the nature of itself. Now, I love visiting Westchester. I like going there and even to the Connecticut proximity to it for the beach. I like to go to the museum. I like to go to some of the restaurants. If I want to have a date night one day for a longer period of time, then I will go to the Westchester side where I can enjoy a good dance night. So at the end of the day, you have to choose for yourself what is the lifestyle that you want to be in. What is the new lifestyle that you're choosing to have in order for you to decide what might be best for you. My advice will be go to those areas, enjoy, go for the weekend, but also go on a weekday and see it for yourself. Is this something that I see myself living in? I know I did it. I know I decided to, okay, I'm going to start going to the Seven Lake and see what it's like. And then I ended up going also on a nighttime or early in the morning just to see how was the community itself before I decided to move in. So I invite you to go and visit those places that you might be considering, because visiting for one day is very much different than if you do it consistently, because you're going to realize many different things that you might like or might not like about that area. So if you're thinking about moving to either way, Westchester, Rockland County, or anywhere in New York, feel free to reach out. I hope this video provided some perspective. What do you think? Leave your comments, your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Have a great day.